In Baler, the sun begins to spread light to the land, reflecting brightly on the beach's sand, a captivating modern paradise, an enchantment that is right before your eyes. Mountains high, the forest seems to reach out to the sky. Just watch the birds of every color fly and marvel from such an awesome sight, as this living nature sparkles through the light. This is Baler, and this is where freedom was fought by men who stood their ground with greatness. A chance to see our history, like we're going back to what it used to be. In Baler, Aurora.
Start. Okay, welcome to my virtual tour, Akkaw, Baler. Magandang buhay, Baler. I hope everyone is doing well despite what is going on around the world, though it is my privilege to be with you all virtually. By the way, my name is Cecil, and you can call me Cec or Cecil. And of course, I will be your virtual tour guide for today. So before anything else, I would like to thank every one of you who is with me right now. Thank you for sparing your precious time with me. So, before we officially started, may I please set my reminders and rules throughout our tour. Okay, first, please always mute your microphones so the flow of the tour will run smoothly. Second, if you are having a problem or slow internet connection, you may leave the meeting room, refresh, and re-log in again. And if you have any question you want to ask, feel free to use our chat box below or our comment section in our FB Live page. So, let's not prolong it anymore. Let's get started. For a while, let me share my screen. Okay. So, mabuhay Pilipinas, or welcome to the Philippines. As we all know, Philippines is located in Southeast Asia, and its capital landmark is Manila. Manila, it is 332 kilometers away from Baler, where we will be touring, okay? Not Manila, it's Baler. So, let's go! So, welcome to my hometown, Baler, Aurora. Welcome to Aurora, the sanctuary of nature's splendor and the Philippines' birthplace of surfing. Baler. Baler is considered as a traveler's paradise in the province of Aurora, has the smallest land area in the province. Especially, Aurora province has 8 provinces, and Baler is the smallest with only 11,253.4 hectares, equivalent to 3.5% of the province total land area, which is 323,954 hectares. So as you can see on the screen, this is Aurora province, where Baler is located, which is part of Region 3. So, Baler is bordered by the municipalities of Dipakulaw in the north right here, and Maria Aurora in the northwest. Here is the Maria Aurora. And of course, San Luis in the southwest, right here. Then, the Pacific Ocean is located at the east of Aurora, right here. Okay. So as have I said earlier, Baler is 232 kilometers away from Manila, and it can be reached in less than 8 hours using private cars or buses. So travelers coming from Manila can access Baler via two routes, the Canilipan-Tabangan Road and the Baler-Bongabon Road. So the first one is the Canilipan-Tabangan Road, leads to the town of Maria Aurora, then to Baler. The Canilipan-Tabangan Road, right here, has been fully concreted. Okay. Then the second route is the Baler-Bongabon Road, leads to the town of San Luis to Baler. The use of public transportation is highly encouraged when traveling to Baler. Okay. So from time to time, Baler-Bongabon Road can be inaccessible, okay, due to the landslide and typhoon. So I didn't put it in here. So going back to Baler. So the origin name Baler was recorded and defined by Juan de la Noceda and Pedro de San Lucas here in 1754. By the Spanish dictionary called Vocabulario de la Lengua Tagala. And according to this book, the name Baler was derived from the word balod, which means large mountain dove that was once very abundant here in our province. Okay. In addition, tales handed down through generation said that no matter where Balerians go in their search of fame and glory, they will always hope for going back home to Baler. Isn't it amazing? Alright. Going back, huh? Sana all binabalikan. Charot. So, let's move on now to our first destination. Okay. Our first destination is the Museo de Baler, which is located in the center of the municipality. This museo exhibits various artifacts from Baler history during Spanish colonization, as well as the ethnic groups of Baler, which is the Dumagat and Ilongot. So the first thing that will catch your attention in the building's unique facade, which is adorned with an intricately detailed cold cast mural depicting various historical events associated with Baler, and it was sculptured by Toym Imau, the son of the national artist Abdul Mari. So, the mural was said to be dedicated to the youth of Baler. So, they will always remember and strive to emulate the valor, self-reliance, and quiet heroism of their ancestor. So, like this. Okay. So this mural seemingly depicts the inauguration of Manuel L. Quezon as the first president of the Commonwealth. So at the front also of the Museo de Baler is the statue of Manuel L. Quezon. Okay. So Museo de Baler has an entrance fee, only 30 pesos. So, but for these 30 pesos, you can also do visit Doña Aurora house for free. Okay. So, let's move on to our next destination. Okay. So, our next destination is just a few steps away in our first destination, okay? Just in front, okay, is the Baler Church or the San Luis Obispo de Tolosa, also known as the last Spanish garrison in the Philippines and the Siege of Baler. Why? Does any one of you has an idea? Okay, history. Okay, so because during Spanish colonization, okay, Baler Church was sacked by Spanish soldier for 11 months. Can you imagine that, being stuck inside without the means of anything? So even after the declaration of the Philippine independence, have any have any of you watched the movie Baler year 2008, starring by Ann Curtis and Jericho Rosales? This movie depict the siege of Baler. It's about how Spanish soldier garrison a church to protect themselves from the Katipunan's revolutionary soldier, without knowing that they will be defending Spain's last stand in the Philippines. So because of lack of external communication, the Spanish soldier there kept on defending this area because weren't aware of their country's defeat. Though they were given the option of surrendering and were given a several Spanish newspaper declaring that Spain had lost the war, but their leader Martin Cerezo dismissed them as false. Hindi siya naniwala. Then later, he read an article from a close friend and got convinced that the newspaper were genuine. So, and that led them to surrender. But the resistance lasted for 337 days and marked as the end of Spanish Empire here in the Philippines. So I have the picture here of the what the church looks like way back. Okay, for what? Okay, here. That is Baler Church looks like way back then. Okay, yes. Then now it's look like this. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. So moving on to our third destination is the Doña Aurora house, which is just in front again in our second destination, okay? Just a short walk away. This house is just a replica of the former First Lady Doña Aurora Quezon house because she was loved by the people and they wanted to commemorate and honor her. Okay? The house was primarily made of concrete, wood and nipa thatching. It was more like a bahay na bato, a novel variation of bahay kubo, because it uses stone blocks as a foundation, like this, right there, foundation. Unlike the ordinary bahay kubo, okay, the stop at the house were in the silong or sa ilalim, okay, where the front desk is located. Once you enter, the staff will ask you if you already visit Museo de Baler, because as I have said previously stated, Museo entrance fee include access to Doña Aurora house. Okay? Doña Aurora house. Yes. So, are you still with me, everyone? Okay, great. So, shall we move on to our next destination? Because I see a lot of questions already in our chat box. And I know you're all waiting for me to answer them. But let me finish it first, okay? So I can answer your question one by one. Okay. So, Let's move on to our next stop. I think for the three first destination, we talk about history. So now let's have fun and visit Sabang Baler. It is a 2 kilometer stretch of gray and sand that faces it east over the Pacific Ocean. It is located in the Bat Zone at the mouth of Baler's Bay, between the Sierra Madre Mountain and the Pacific Ocean, as you can see. It is famously known for its frequent strong waves that are massive enough to give life to people who would like to ride the waves, of course, surfing. As such, Sabang Baler is the birthplace of surfing in the country. It's getting exciting. Okay. This beach has it all, from post-resort to serene homestay to beachfront. Sabang Beach may not be a pristine beach of white sand, but its beauty emanates from its being called the Sunrise Beach of Aurora, where the sunrise waves are equally stunning and complement from each other to bring an amazing surfing experience. Okay, Baler waves are present all year, but the best time to visit Baler Baler is from September to February. Sabang Beach, Sabang Beach have many surfing camps in Baler to choose from. North Shore Surf Camp Baler or Nalu Surf Camp Baler, but the prices of the lessons are differ. Okay, the average Baler surfing rates with an instructor is between 300 to 500, while the surfboard rentals range to 100 to 1,000, though depending on how long you will use the board. Okay, or how long you will train with an instructor, something like that. So though I tried surfing, but it's really hard. So let's move on to our next destination, which is Baliti Tree. Though I believe our tour will be incomplete if we did not include this destination, though it's not located in Baler. It's actually located in Maria Aurora, though near in Baler. This Baliti was actually stand for 600-year old. Okay, this Baliti stand for 5 stories tall. It is said that it would take 60 people holding hands with arm stretches to encircle it. Can you imagine that? 60 people. Okay, there's a gap in the base of the Baliti tree, just big enough for one person to enter at a time. So it's just too scary for me. Entering the tree is like being inside a strange, twisted tunnel. A maze, granuled roots snake up inside and all around. Okay, providing a natural stairway. You can climb up like a beanstalk. Going barefoot is the easiest way to climb, because your feet can easily cling to the tough bark. Though not everyone can fit inside the root, though some parts can be a tight squeeze. Okay, tight squeeze, so it's too small. So the another option is to climb the root outside the tree itself. To cut a long story short, this Baliti tree is the oldest Baliti tree in Asia. Okay, having a 600 years old, it's too old. With a height of 65 meters, with circumstances of 12 to 15 meters, crown diameters is 60 meters, and of course, its alternative name is a Millennium Tree. Okay, Millennium Tree. It actually has a name under the tree, which is Millennium Tree, by the Akkaw tree. Okay, like this one. Let me show you the picture of that name. Okay, right here. Yes. Okay. Yes. So moving on. Let's now move on to our last destination. This last destination is not in Baler again, but in San Luis. Okay. So, our final destination is the Titumabo Falls. The Tumabo Falls is a magnificent 140-foot tall waterfalls. Locals commonly refer it as a Mother Falls. Why? Because largely due to its sheer size, especially when compared to other waterfalls in the province. Okay, it's the biggest, so it's Mother Falls. Though despite its location in the neighboring town of San Luis, this attraction is frequently visited by the tourist while staying in Baler, because it is only about 15 kilometers from the town proper. Nestled in a lush forest, travelers first have to trek through rivers and rock paths to reach the majestic waterfalls. So you will be trekking first. The trek can also prove difficult as the rock in the rivers can be a little bit slippery, so you need to be careful in that. So while in the journey to the falls is not smooth, though there is a lot of a feedback that just getting to see them up close make the trip worthwhile. After arriving at the falls, you will be greeted by the natural pools that the clear ice cold water drops into. So the rocky basin is large and it is ideal for swimming. So prepare for yours you should prepare your swimwear, okay, but it's too cold. So make sure to take a dip and take in the grandeur of this natural wonder. So that's it for our sixth attraction here in Baler. Okay, let's go to the Baler signage. So I will give you a little bit of a tour, because the destination is too nervy. So okay, right here, it's a bonus. Okay, bonus tourist spot. Okay, this is Baler signage. Okay, a lot of tourists are like to have their picture taking here, because this place is the center of three destination. What's the three destination? The first three destination that I have mentioned: the Museo de Baler, the Baler Church, and Doña Aurora Quezon House. Okay, right here, let me show you. Okay, here. This is the signage. Okay, this is Baler signage. In front, look at your left. There. This is where Museo de Baler is located. And in front, right here, is the Baler Church. Okay, Baler Church, the Sage of Baler, the last Spanish garrison, and of course is Maria Aurora House, Doña Aurora Quezon House. This is there. So just a little walk to get there. So then this road will lead naman sa Sabang Beach. Okay, Sabang Beach. Yes. Okay, that's it for my highlight. I will be entertaining some question because visiting Baler is really exciting. Because Baler is a smallest municipalities, so usually per destination is just tricycle away and a walk away. Okay, so let's now move on to our question and answer portion. Okay. So, let's answer some question here. Okay, our first question is, oh, it's good. What other activity we may do in Museo de Baler? Alright. So, when you face the museo, on the left side, it has a children playground. And in front of that playground is where sometimes the skaters and the dancer usually practice. Dancer from Mount Carmel College or Mount Carmel High School dancer usually practice. Okay, and of course in front of the museo is the statue of the late President Manuel L. Quezon. So you can do your picture taking there in front together with the face of Museo de Baler. Okay, so I have a picture too. Look at this. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. Oh, history. Okay, when was the Sage started? So if it was Sage for 330 okay, Sage of Baler. If Baler Church is Sage for 337 days, it is started on July 1, 1898 up until July 2, 1899. So, in less than a year or 11 months actually. So, in less than a year, no means of anything. So, it's too tough. So, next question. I think I like this question. What is the best time to visit Baler? Okay, I think for me it is month of February to March, because usually Aurora Day or the Province Day usually celebrated from February 16 to 19 or February 15, February 11 basta it started on February to 19 because 19 is the fiesta of Aurora. Okay, this time where 8 municipalities were participating in different activities like um, um, street dancing, battle of the band, um, and of course some other activities, skating, skateboarding, ganun. I think that will be all. Okay, thank you very much everyone for joining me again and accompanying me to explore the province of Aurora, especially the municipality of Baler. Okay, I'm looking forward on seeing you in Baler. Thank you. Bye bye everyone. See you in Baler. Bye bye. Thank you for joining me again. In Baler, Aurora. Na, 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 na.